What's up, B2? Capital G here, checking out the brand new Speedroid Link Monster that just got revealed. This is coming out of the Link Frames Pack 2, and I will say this because I've said it once and I'll say it again. I find it incredibly interesting that poll that Konami hosted on the Japanese website, you guys know back in July when I made that video about archetypes that players would like to see get new support, and they were going to have people vote on it and they were going to give support to the winner. Basically, every single archetype that was on that poll, whether it be Harpy or DDD or BLS, they're all getting Link Monsters in the Link Frames Pack 2. You guys know that Speedroid somehow ended up winning, and boom, lo and behold, we have a new Speedroid monster. Now, if you consider that a pattern, kind of like I do, that would mean that a Fire Fist monster is going to be shortly revealed and is going to be in this set as well, and that would also mean we might be getting a Psy-Frame Link monster. I still don't know how Psy-Frames can even link summon. That just seems weird to me, but whatever. Let's go ahead and focus on the Speedroid Link monster. This is High Speedroid Gom Gun. It is a Link 2 Wind attribute, as you'd expect. It's also a machine type, and it has 1000 attack. Its link points are bottom left and bottom right. It requires 2 wind monsters as materials, so it's really not really all that generic. I mean, there will be some other decks that could possibly summon this: Harpy, Magispector, Wind Witches, etc. Both of the effects are hard once per turns. The first effect says during your main phase you can activate this effect. Immediately after it resolves, normal summon 1 wind monster, but for the rest of the turn you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck except synchro monsters. The second effect says banish 1 wind synchro monster from the extra deck. Reveal 2 Speedroid monsters with different names from your deck whose total level equals the level of the banished monster. Your opponent randomly chooses one of them, and the chosen card is added to your hand. The other card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, so to be honest, I think when it comes to the first effect, I think that over the years I've just kind of come to the conclusion that these type of effects that give you additional normal summons are just always valuable, because they allow you to unload your hand, they allow you to continue progressing your play, and they allow you to potentially just put more damage on the board. So I kind of just like everything about these cards that just give you extra normal summons. Like Blackwing Nathun is a card, you know, you constantly see people using it to like get extra searches from Whirlwind because of that extra normal summon. And really, when I look at the second effect, I think that that's pretty good too, especially because, you know, some people might be thinking, okay, obviously, you know, your opponent choosing randomly, you're going to probably select something like Speedroid Terratop. You only got a 50% chance of getting the Terratop, and it's a limited card. However, there is a card called Speedroid Double Yo-Yo, and it can be just as good as something like Terratop, because when you normal summon that card, which obviously you can do off the first effect, you can get one of your Speedroid monsters back from your graveyard, and then you can continue synchro summoning. Now, if you do happen to get lucky and get like Speedroid Terratop or something like that, obviously we know the power of that card. I think the second effect is just absolutely magnificent, and here's a really good thing. There are some Speedroid monsters like Tri, Dice that actually want to be in the graveyard, so sometimes you might be able to really punish your opponent just because one of your Speedroids, like the right card, got sent to the graveyard. That actually is pretty damn nice. I mean, when you just kind of look at this card, basically the entire Speedroid deck can make it, so obviously that's really good. It gives you an additional normal summon, obviously that's good. And then the second effect is a +1. I mean, yeah, you might not get exactly the card that you want, but a +1 search is generally a good thing. So I think that this card overall is really good. I would have liked to maybe see it have better stats, like 1500 or something like that, because there are some Speedroids like Chambara that can do a ton of damage, like some of the synchro monsters, but overall I think that it's a pretty good card. Also, I like the fact that I think it's a really healthy card in design. The fact that if you use this in something like Magispectors, you're not going to be able to fully take advantage of it, because you're not going to be able to use that second effect. I doubt anyone's running Magispectors with Speedroids in them. If you try to use this in Harpies, or even if Konami builds another like Link spam deck in the future that happens to be Wind attribute, they're not going to really be able to take advantage of that first effect, that extra normal summon, because then they're locked into synchro monsters for, you know, the rest of the turn. So this card is one that definitely is going to shine in its own archetype, and I'm actually going to do a whole video probably on Sunday about that, because I feel like these new Link monsters are becoming a lot more balanced and their design is a lot healthier. So whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, turn on that notification bell for daily videos, and check out these other videos I know you'll enjoy.